Hello, we are in the safari again. There's the animals you're supposed to look at. Which one did we see earlier today?
Asante's unawarded. Now, as we say here in Harambe, Twin Day, that means let's go. Jumbo friends, my name is Mary. I will be your safari guide today. Now, I am going to ask that everyone please remain seated at all times. That does include children. They must be sitting on your lap or on the seat beside you, and please do not hold them up in the air, baby Simba style. Please do not pass them around like a bunch of hot potatoes or play musical chairs with anyone here on the truck. Now, if you guys look right above your head, you're going to see that animal spotting guide up there. That's to help identify any of those creatures we may see out here today. So if you guys happen to drop something off the side, the only thing I need you to do is just put your hand in the air. I'm going to put mine in the air, and we're all going to wave goodbye to those items together. But for real, friends, just let me know. I'll let the warden know, and they'll get someone out there to pick that item up for you. Just as a heads up, it's probably not going to look the same when you get it back as it did when you dropped it. Hope you're prepared for that. Now, okapis, they look a lot like a zebra, but they're actually more closely related to the giraffes based on their skeletal structure. They do have an 18-inch long tongue, which is long enough to lick their nose and their eyeballs, which is kind of cool. It's also a little gross, but don't knock it till you try it, and if you try it, let me know. I want to watch. It is really entertaining to watch someone try to lick their own eyeballs. Now guys, I'm only one pair of eyes, so if you happen to see something out of the reserve today that I do not, please try your best to identify it yourself by using that animal spotting guide that is right above your head. And then when we get back to the village, I'm more than happy to answer any questions you may have regarding these animals. My windows are quite literally always open. Now as we come down the hill over on the right, there is a hippo completely out of water. Now, hippos, they will actually spend a majority of their time underwater where they can hold their breath for about 8 minutes at a time. Now, when they're fully grown, they weigh close to 5,500 pounds. Now, folks, we are getting ready to cross a bridge up ahead, so for everyone's safety, please remain seated at all times. That does include children. They must be sitting on your lap or on the seat beside you, and do not hold them in the air. You are not Rafiki, they are not Simba. Now, it's not the time nor the place to recreate the Lion King. Now, as we cross this bridge, we look to the left-hand side. There's a few Nile crocodiles over there. Now, those are 100% real. They are not animatronics. Now, these crocodiles, they're actually going to measure to be about 16 feet long, from the tip of their nose to the tip of their tail, and they can weigh up to 500 pounds. Over on the right, there's a few very small antelopes there that look like little bitty s'mores with legs. Those are the springbok. They are the smallest antelopes. They only weigh about 100 pounds and they're fully grown. So as big as they are right now is actually as big as they're going to get. Now, they have the ability to spring up in the air about 6 feet high, and they can spring forward about 13 feet, all while running anywhere from about 50 to 55 miles per hour. So they are definitely some small but mighty little creatures there. Now, over on our left, there's a few African wild dogs. Now, the African wild dogs are also called painted dogs, and they look very similar to our domesticated dogs and wolves, but they're actually a different species in the canid family. They do have very unique coat patterns, so unique that the other dogs can actually tell them apart just by glancing at their coats. Now, they are very successful hunters, and they will actually chase their prey until they collapse from exhaustion. So 90% of their hunts are deemed a success. Now, on our left, there's a few giraffes hanging out here, including some baby giraffes. Now, there are actually 5 baby giraffes on the reserve this year. They're going to range in ages, please sit down. Thank you. They're going to range in ages from about 14 months old to 7 months old, so they are definitely keeping us on our toes this year. Now, giraffes, when they're fully grown, they're going to stand anywhere from about 16 to 20 feet tall. When they are born, they are already standing at about 6 feet tall. Now, the very first thing that a giraffe is going to experience is falling about 9 feet to the ground. That's because females, they give birth while standing up. So giraffes, they have to learn about gravity very quickly in life. Now, if you guys notice the trees around us, there's a few more springbok there on that left-hand side on the hill. If you notice the trees around us, they're all pretty level along the bottom branches. That's how high up giraffes can reach. They do have an 18-inch long tongue that helps them to reach even the tallest of branches. Because sometimes being 20 feet tall, that's just not going to be tall enough for them. Now, their tongues are actually a dark purple, dark blue, almost a black color. That's because these giraffes, they're going to spend close to 20 hours of the day just eating. And if their tongue was a normal pink color like ours, there is a very good chance it would get sunburned. And I can only imagine how uncomfortable it is to try to eat with a sunburned tongue. There's a few more giraffes here on our left in the trees, and they will learn each other's distress calls in order to help protect each other better throughout the night. Now if you guys get a good look at the spots on those giraffes, they are a little bit rigid, they're kind of irregular. That's because these are Maasai giraffes, and the Maasai giraffes, their spots are like our fingerprints. They are unique to that giraffe, and no two spots are ever going to be the same. Now over on the right, there's a few chubby unicorns. We're actually going to get a better look at them right around the corner. Look at those white rhinos, a lot closer look as well. So there's another female lion up there on that kopie. Now during the day, the lion's eyesight is about as good as ours as a human, but at nighttime, their eyesight is going to increase and it becomes 6 times more powerful. Oh, there's the beautiful boy. Right there at the end. Look at him. He's handsome and he knows it. Now the male lions, when they're fully grown, their manes actually weigh around 45 pounds. Now the older that he gets, the darker his mane is going to become. And the darker the mane, the more dominant the lion is. Yes, he knows he's cute. You think they're going one way, they change their mind real fast and go another way. See them spinning around in circles all the time. They're a little crazy, but it's alright. We still love them. So it looks like we are going to get some really close looks at these white rhinos in a few moments. Now if you guys watch their ears for a moment, their ears are going to turn and pivot around to focus on the sounds that they hear around them. Since they don't have the best eyesight, they do rely a lot on their hearing to know what exactly is going on around them. So if their ears are ever pointing towards you guys, you have their full and complete attention. Good luck! Now over on our right, there's our troublemaker that was standing in the road. Just pecking at the ground, finding some sand and stuff to help grind up its food.
So that was our third trip on the safari. 3 different drivers, 3 different times, 3 different experiences. So
It was great each time.
great every time. So yeah, always try to do that definitely more than once when you visit Animal Kingdom, because you get different experiences every time because, well, they're real animals. So, yep. Okay, so I think for the first time at least well, Sarah and I have known each other. We actually stopped and watched a show there in Africa.
It was wonderful.
So it wasn't a band, but it was like acrobats and dancing. So
oh, it was so great.
Yeah, it was really good. Definitely you should check it out. Oh, Disney, you have a sense of humor in the Animal Kingdom parking lot. Hello, so we are back at the house now. I just wanted to show you, I got another one of the Shanghai opening pins. I don't even know what that one is. Obviously, that one's a Tron Light Cycle, but I can't remember what that one is. So I've gotten rid of several of my Vinylmations to accumulate some of the new pins. So this is the new series of the black and white Mickey pins. This is what the chasers look like at Disney World now. They're not just solid silver, they have a little bit of a purple coloring to them. The Disneyland ones are a blue coloring. That's what their chasers look like. So then this is another one of the new pins. So I have two of that set. And then I've accumulated two more of the Winnie the Pooh silhouettes. And I have another one of the Steamboat Willie chasers and another one of those. I accumulated 3 more of those, so I'm only missing 4 out of that set. And then I accumulated 4 of the new doghouses. So very cool, and I figured out that I'm only missing 1 of the chasers for my Duffies. There's 2 sets. So yep, so that's where I'm at. There you go. There's the baby girl. There's June. Okay, that's enough of June. Yeah, see, she's waving bye. Say bye, world.
My world? What?
You're so cute. You're dressed up as Donald Duck, baby girl.
She is.
You're so happy right now. That's good.
I miss you.
Okay, we're at Disney Springs. We're at... Huh. We're level 4, row 11. Isn't that where we were last time?
Yes,
Except
we
in
were
the orange garage. So we're in the lime garage today. So, yay!
Burger cook.
So we're eating a deluxe burger. And baby girl gets puffs. Eh? Yummy! Yeah? Is that good?
It's really cold.
Okay, baby girl, say goodnight. Say goodnight to the video. Say goodnight. Can't wave. Bye-bye.
You're still figuring that out.
Close enough. Say bye-bye. You're kind of sleepy too. Hello, so we just got back from Disney Springs. We ate at Deluxe Burger. We were going to go to the Polite Pig, but it was very busy. So yeah, I went to Disney Springs, saw the moving piano player. I got one more pin. I got the chaser pin that I was missing for my Duffies. Yeah, so I'm gonna sit down and edit the snippet video for this and go to bed. 'Cause tomorrow I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna go to the parks. Then I'm gonna come back. I'm gonna take a nap, and then sadly we're leaving Florida tomorrow. So vacation is over.
It's not over yet.
Vacation is totally over.
It's not over yet.
So yeah, so I will be editing this snippet video now and going to bed and doing that. So yeah, good night.